In a year full of murder hornets, double tornadoes, and toilet paper shortages, one thing weighs heavily on his mind. An embarrassing moment from 10 years ago. Months of isolation have caused depressing thoughts to make even cleaning a messy room nearly impossible. But now it's time to rise up and show your messy room and the world what you're made of. Or I guess he could not do that. Oh, okay, he seems cool with that.
So last week, my buddy Jason from Make 'em Laugh Films, MELF, wanted to do a sketch, and he wanted me to see if I could help him out with doing voiceover. So it would cost for many voices. So I decided to call my brother from another mother, my bestie from another testy, Joshua Menendez from Just Josh Draws, and we put our powers together and recorded. Jason did stipulate, though, I think it would be cool if you went ahead and recorded it with your camera, so we can cut it up and use it as bloopers. And I was like, that sounds dope. We can do that. That's not a problem whatsoever. However, I had to lug this thing. This is a softbox. It runs on a Bowens mount, and it has a light grid with one layer of diffusion here, and then if you look deeper inside, yet another layer of diffusion. The only problem with it is the way this thing is built is, with most Bowens mounts, there is a son of a bitch of a connection point where you have to stick all these rods in here to make the octabox. And the problem is, I'm super lazy and didn't want to do that. So I just took the whole thing. Then I also took the stand and the light itself, as you would do. And the light I'm currently running is the Godox SL60W, and it is also a Bowens mount. Nice continuous video LED. Perfect for my tiny ass studio. And we did it last week and recorded the VO, and it is badass, and I will link the video in the description. Now I wouldn't be shocked if you're asking yourself, why the dramatic intro? Did you really mess up your room in order to make a video? Are you at least a bit embarrassed about that? And the answer is yes. I'm going to go ahead and clean my room like a good little boy, and I'm going to share my most embarrassing moments in graphic design. Ten years ago, I was a fledgling stand-up comedian and graphic designer, not yet jaded by life. I was fresh off selling my first horrendous logo and felt like king shit of the design world, and I was ready to start charging obscene amounts of cash because I was just that damn good. I got a call from a comedy club, and they wanted to commission me to design a sign. My ego was inflated, so much so that I neglected to ask basic questions as I would today. Questions such as, what will this be used for? What format did your sign guy need this to be in? And for clarification on the size. The guy who called me was from Brooklyn, like me. Nicest guy in the world. He said he needed a 12x8 sign, so naturally I thought that meant feet, which now makes total sense because that was bigger than the goddamn stage. It needed to say the show was about to begin. We had a phone call, and then after that, the nicest guy in the world was a giant dick. And never returned my calls. I often think where I went wrong in that conversation. Hi, this is Ed. Yes, I want to let you know that the sign is finished. It's completely designed. Oh, fantastic. How much will I owe you? Oh, that will be $500. Excuse me? $500 for a 12x8 sign. And yes, that's just for the file. Oh yeah, I know, you only provide the file for $500. So I'll talk to management, and we'll get back to you, okay? And the file's actually already in your inbox. It's a low-res watermarked version, of course, but feel free to show management and tell them revisions are extra. Yeah, we'll call you back. All right, well, you have a good day. What a stupid so happy that's working now. The Godox is not heavy or cumbersome at all. The pole isn't even that bad. The only thing is I don't like taking apart the softbox, so I'm literally moving that left and right, and it sucks. Back to story time. So a funny little postscript that puts a nice little ribbon on the whole thing was I actually got asked to do stand-up at that comedy club about 6 or 7 months later, and I was like, yeah, sure, not a problem. Never mentioned the sign whatsoever. So I decided I'm just going to go and be low-key about it. Just walk in, do my job, and get off. And I walk in, I look around, and I'm trying to see this sign. I'm trying to figure out where they put it. And found it. So yeah, always listen to your client. So what about you? Do you have any super embarrassing stories? Maybe stories where you thought you were a little bit too big for your britches? I totally would love to have you write it down in the comments and we can get that discussion going, because I really think that we'll all benefit by understanding that this happens to everyone. If you found value in this, maybe solace, or if I even made you laugh, feel free to give me a like, and if you haven't already gotten around to it, make sure you hit the subscribe button and crotch punch that bell so you'll be notified each and every time I have an upload. I would love for you to follow me on social media. All the links are going to be down below. Alright everybody, that's about it for me for today. I will see you in the next one. Be good, or good at it. $500. $5. So a funny little postscript that ties everything together into a nice little bun. A nice little bun? It's not the word I'm looking for. So... It's too far away. Damn, I can't do it. Hey.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
I'm doing alright. What's up?
Oh, not much. I was just going to ask you a favor.
Of course. What do you need?
Do you think you can make it over tomorrow night with your equipment?
Like last week?
Yeah, tomorrow night. I was Jason from MELF. He actually had mentioned he wants us to record some more lines again for another video.
Yeah.
You
Not
down?
a problem.
All right.
All right,
Sick.
brother.
Sounds great.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, bro. Thank you. I appreciate your help.
No worries.
All right, dude. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.